So, when I first started my motorbiking journey, I didn't know what kind of biker I wanted to be. And I didn't know what kind of motorbike I wanted to ride. And I didn't know what kind of lifestyle I was going to be leading. But lately I've been having a lot of comments on the channel, which is like, hey Saff, you know, you're doing a lot of adventures, or you're doing a bit of miles at the moment. You know, with the trips that you're doing, have you considered upgrading the bike? Have you considered getting a touring bike or something more suitable to your lifestyle? And I've been thinking about it for the last 2-3 months. I thought very hard about it. And there's something that's been bothering me, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's been sitting with me inside. When I came to buy the SV650, at the time, that was the bike that I could afford. And that was the bike that I bought. And there's something about that for me, because for the vast majority of bikers, and I've been reading all of the comments, I read every one of them on my YouTube channel, and I've noticed a trend lately of people saying, I'd love to do what you're doing, Saff, but I only have a 125. Or I'd love to do these kinds of trips, but I have this kind of bike. And for me, when it came to getting a bike, I never really saw the limitations. So it was never really about the machine that I was riding. It was always about, what can I do with this? Where can I go with this? How much can I break it before I have to chuck it in the bin? I never really stopped and thought, like, oh, I don't have the right kind of bike for this. I just I went for it and just, you know, dealt with the consequences after. And I just think, like, when it comes to what I'm doing, it's never been about the machine. Not once has it ever been about the machine. And it took me quite a few weeks of, like, self-reflection to realize this, that it's not about the bike, it's about biking. And it's biking that I love. And it's doing all of these daft things. And it's sharing them with you guys. And it's getting up to mischief and thinking, oh, I can't wait to share this later. Everyone's going to love it. I really screwed up this time. And I love that. I really love it. And I love it when people comment on my channel saying, hey, Saff, I was going to give up, but you've inspired me. Or I'm going to go do the trip that you did last weekend because, you know, you did it in a weekend. You did it around your annual leave. You've done it around, you know, your lifestyle. And honestly, just, I love it. I really love it. It means so much to me to see that just running around with a stupid cheap bike and a 10-year-old camera and absolutely no sense of direction or foresight for any of the havoc that I get into resonates with so many people. And for me, that's I love it. It makes me so happy, genuinely, to hear people tell me these things that they've been up to. And I can't get rid of the SV. I can't do it because I know what kind of biker I want to be, and the kind of biker I want to be is the kind that says you can. It doesn't matter what you're riding. And I want everyone to hear this. Like, it doesn't matter. If you have a set of wheels and you have some petrol in your tank, you can do it. You can go. You know, and that's more important to me than owning a different bike. I don't know. It's just what I prioritize, I guess. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be upgrading the bike. So, you know, really sorry about that. Sorry. But, okay, now this is where things get interesting because, okay. I've not upgraded the bike. I'm keeping the bike. I love the bike, right? It's a dumb bike. It was a cheap bike, but it's fun. But here's the thing, and you can all agree with me on this one, right? Okay, you can all agree. The bike is good. It's fun. It's, you know, it gets me from A to B. It goes. Like, I love my little rocket. Like, he's a trooper, right? Okay, he's good. He's fantastic, but didn't really suit me, did it? Didn't really. I loved it, it's mine, but it didn't seem like mine, if you know what I mean. So, had a little bit of a makeover. Because you can do this on any bike, 100%, but I just wanted something to feel a little bit more me. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this concentrated Sprocket disaster that is Saffron Sprocket's Bike Makeover. Let's go! So, just dropped the bike off at the garage. Really think about how I get back. It's really cold.
As I walked home, over at DH Metal Finishing, work had just begun. Meanwhile, back at the Sprocket residence, I was currently dealing with an overflow of parcels that had been delivered. Not the brightest of people, but I've just worked out there's a button under here. Oh my god, it took me so long to work this out. I'm so stupid. But we're in. We are in. Okay. I think the keys are inside. Oh. This one, obviously. Ah, and there's stuff. What is... Oh, why didn't I do this in a systematic kind of way? What have I done? Okay. So the following day, I spent Friday evening in my gym jams working on customizing my luggage. At this point, I decided to call it quits for the evening.
So there's some collateral damage. I look like a cat's attacked me.
The following day, Rocket returned back to my house with a rather new effeminate paint job.
Okay, so in order for the new bars to go on, I first have to basically take all this off. I'm hoping it's not going to be too difficult. It just looks like a couple of bars. So I think it should be fine. I don't know if that's supposed to stay on or not, but I have some very cheap tools to do it with. Hopefully it's not too much of an effort to do. I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to get these to go together. No, that can't be right, surely. Is this? Oh wait, hang on. Ooh! Yes! Okay. I think this might be it. Oh, that's a bit gross.
So after putting my plate back on, I quickly realised that the cable's no longer connected together.
Why isn't it reaching? So close.
And on that note, I decided to call it quits for the evening.
I've worked out what the issue is, what the panny is. I've gone and used the wrong drill bit. I used a T25 instead of a 5 hex bit, and I've rounded out the inside of the screw. But what's more annoying is the fact that I rounded out the screw when it wasn't completely inside the bike, which means that the rack isn't flushed at the back. Those screws are not coming out. And the fact that it's not flushed doesn't annoy me. The thing that's annoying me is that I'm like 2 centimeters away from my rear brake light connecting. So until I sort it, I have no rear brake lights. Like, that thing's not coming off. I don't worry about that. It's just the fact I can't ride on the road until my brake lights are connected. So this is rather annoying. It's currently 9 p.m. and I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to have another attempt or whether I'm going to go to bed. This is not going well for me. Why am I like this? What is wrong with me? Great.
Shad Luggage at the bike show, they specifically said to me, can't wait to see how you try and fit these on. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that I can't fit them on. That's such an awful job. I feel like someone who's blind could have done a better job than I was so certain I was gonna do it. I don't think I'd make a good mechanic. Or a bad one. So I ordered some bar ends from Amazon of all the places because they were next day delivery, and I have no idea how to fit these. Not that I'd pay attention to the instructions even if it did come with some. I'm just hoping it's not that confusing. Oh well, let's go find out. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh dear. This is why we don't take shortcuts. Oh no. I think that's enough DIY for today. Crap. I just drove to Wales to pick up another fitting kit for my screen so I can finish my bike off. Hopefully I won't smoke Saff smash this one, Sprocket smash, we'll roll with that. I might have put my luggage on back to front. I don't think it's supposed to go this way. Oh no. So it's the last mod that I'm going to be doing. New battery. So I know a lot of people have been asking about the battery that I'm going to be fitting. And here we go. How exciting. We just went to start the bike and it was another no start. So I'm gonna get this in, see how it goes. Yay, I did it. And the most important part about this battery is that when it runs out of charge, it just pressed boost. Oh my god, look at my nails, they are so gross. But yeah, a built-in jump start. I'm rather happy with that. I don't really know what this is though. Don't know if that's a necessity or not. So, this is the conundrum that I'm in at the moment. My chunky boys don't fit. So I just had some new indicators arrive. Now I did go for non-LED ones because I did read online that I'd have to hook up a relay if I was to switch to LED, and I'm not that advanced yet. I feel like I'm gonna struggle to fit these anyway, so I'm hoping it's not so difficult. I mean, it's just like a few cables. There's no like soldering involved, is there? No, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got this. Let's go and fit the thingy-majiggities. So this is like, these are my cables. I just need to work out how this works because they look so different. Oh, they look kind of gross. I've put my indicator back on and now it's not working. Okay, to the drawing board. I'm not particularly happy at this moment in time. It's 10 p.m, so I'm already grumpy. And I went to fit my original indicators on, realising I couldn't quite fit my new ones. And I broke my indicator. It doesn't work. So now I have no choice but to fit the new ones. And I'll be honest, I was going to give up fitting them because I didn't know what I was doing. And now I don't really have an option. I have to learn. So someone suggested cutting the wires and crimping them with some male to female connectors. I'm going to be honest with you. So I tried to Google this. I don't know. I don't understand this. So I've taken an easier way out and I bought some indicator wires, and I just know that everyone's going to be judging me like it's so easy, Saffron. Why did you? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm trying my hardest, and it doesn't make sense to me. In theory, it makes sense. It totally makes sense. But then I'm like, I'd have to buy a wire splicer. I'd have to buy a crimpy jiggity thingy, and then I'd actually have to do it and not like mess it up. So yeah. So yeah, I'm taking the easy way out, and I'm calling it quits for tonight. I'm so stressed. I'm currently like so stressed because I'm supposed to be like filming this and editing this, and I have 3 days left on the clock until this video is supposed to be on YouTube, and now my indicators don't work. Like, it's bad enough that I've been like stuck in the storm, and now my indicators don't work, and I can't even take it anywhere to get any assistance because it's just not working. And so yes, that's how my Tuesday evening is going. So I got these little extension cables for the smaller indicators. So I've got my indicators hooked up, but they're flashing in opposite directions. Oh no. Came to deciding on the colour. I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect the pink to be quite so pink. I thought it was going to be like, I know when the shop said hot pink, like, you know, I obviously thought hot pink, but I didn't expect it to be this bright. However, I'm sure I'll learn to love it. It's a lot brighter than I anticipated. Okay, so there's been a lot of questions on the channel lately that I've been unable to answer because I've been working on this makeover in the background for the last 4 weeks, and I've had like a lot of questions like, hey Saf, have you replaced the battery, or, you know, did you get new bike boots? And I couldn't really answer them because I've been so excited to do this and show it off, and I didn't want to give anyone any like clues, so I wanted to keep it like super secret until I told everyone because I've been so excited. But I'm going to run through some of the questions now because I feel like I'm still going to get asked these. So question number 1, did you replace the bike battery? Yes. So I have a brand new motorbike battery in the bike, and it's an anti-gravity battery. It's so cool. Basically, I break stuff. I think we can establish this. And I wanted a battery that was gonna stand the test of time, shall we say. So obviously I love my gadgets, like, I won't lie. I have like a million of them on the bike, and it's no surprise that my last battery went kaput, let's be honest. So this new battery has a built-in jump start. So if it's the case that I wreck it once more, it's not a big deal. I can take the seat off and I can press the jump start button, and I don't need to ask anyone for help. So that's a really cool gadget. I love my gadgets. So the fact that I've now got a jump start built into my motorbike battery is just so insanely cool. Question number 2, Saff, did you replace your motorbike boots? I did indeed. So I had the brand new Oxford trackers. Obviously I've been super excited to replace my shoes. I go through shoes like there's no tomorrow because of just all my shenanigans. So even in my day-to-day life, shoes don't last me very long. So it's no surprise that bike boots wouldn't either. But my new boots are great. The only thing I don't like at the moment is just when you buy new gear, it takes like a little while to wear it in. Question number 3, this is more of a Facebook thing. I've been receiving a lot of bullying over my exhaust lately, which is just like, Saff, why haven't you replaced it? Why'd you have your ugly exhaust? And in all honesty, I can't be bothered to replace it. I'm going to be super honest. I live next to Wales, and Welsh police don't like bikers as it is, and they're quite strict on their sound enforcement. So you know what? Don't really fancy a fine, don't really fancy points on my license. So the tin can lunchbox is staying put for the time being. If you do want to see more great bike content, don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon link in the description below. Until next week, ride safe, stay crazy. My name's Saffy Sprocket, signing off.